I'm RK, Follese, and I sing in Hot Chelle Rae.
And can you give us a quick little summary of what Hot Chelle Rae is currently up to at the moment?
Currently, we are in Iowa City. We played our first show last night in St. Louis with the Rocket Summer, and it was a blast. And we have a string of, I think, 5 more shows with them, ending in Toronto in about a week, I think.
And you just got off the tour with Emily Osment, so how did that go?
It went really well. It was a blast. Her whole, Emily and everyone in their band are such a group of people, and it was a really, really fun show every night. And we got a couple more with her, and we're looking forward to getting back out there with her.
And you guys have a couple of big shows coming up with Cobra, Starship, and Owl City, so are you psyched about those?
Oh, beyond stoked. We played 2 shows at Owl City, I think, fairly recently, and they were some of the best shows we've ever played, and we are so looking forward to getting out there and playing some more shows with them. The crowds are amazing.
Can you even begin to describe that feeling when you're on stage in front of thousands of people?
No, it's kind of like, it's just like this incredible adrenaline rush. You just kind of feel like you're standing up on top of a mountain looking over the edge the whole time. It's just that rush that you get, it's just incredible.
Now, after performing these shows, how do you think your fan base was affected by this?
After doing what?
After doing the shows with Owl City and things like that.
We saw a huge increase in our fan base. I mean, the first night that we were out with them, we sold out of all of our merch in like 10 to 15 minutes, and that's never happened to us before. And so we really feel like the audience, the Owl City audience, and hopefully the Cobra Starship audience, it's very receptive, and it's just people who really like good, just like music and like to go out and have a good time at a rock show, and it's just fun to play for people who enjoy music.
Now, what would you say is your favorite part about touring?
My favorite part about touring is definitely got to be the playing. I really love going to different cities and meeting new people and, seeing what certain cities have to offer. I mean, we go bike riding a lot when we're out on the road. I got to bike around St. Louis yesterday and to see a different side of St. Louis that a lot of people don't get to see when you're, in a car driving through, and, just getting to travel a lot, just play shows every night is pretty much the best thing about it.
And have you had a favorite city or venue to play so far?
One of my favorite cities to go to is Boston. I just love that town. I think it's amazing. Favorite city to play so far? We love playing New York. It's pretty rad, and really dug playing St. Louis.
That's a good answer, because I was just at the New York show.
Oh, cool! Yeah. We love playing up there. It's a blast every time.
And what would you say is your favorite song to perform live?
Favorite song to perform live is probably it's either Never Have I Ever or I Like to Dance. It's kind of a close call. I think I enjoy Never Have I Ever. But it kind of changes. It kind of changes on a nightly basis. They hit you differently every night.
Now, what's something that people wouldn't expect from the whole tour life?
From the whole what?
From the whole tour experience.
What do you mean? What's something they wouldn't expect?
Like the tour life, like traveling and things like that.
I think that people wouldn't expect that it would be as much work as it actually is. Because a lot of people think, when they think that you're in music, that it's just all about fun and playing and stuff like that. And it is about that at the end of the night, but for the most part, it's a lot of work. Running your own merch and driving everywhere and, you know, doing your equipment and stuff like that, it gets very, very tiring mentally.
And what would you say has been your biggest struggle so far to making it bigger in the industry?
You know, I think our biggest struggle is finding a label that would believe in the same vision that we believed in, that we believed possible as a band, and it was a long road to get there. I think we've been playing together for, you know, a little over 5 years, and you know, getting a giant company on the same page as you is a very difficult, you know, the difficult task to achieve, and then putting a record out on top of that is even more difficult. So I think those two things have been our biggest accomplishments thus far.
Now you mentioned that you guys have been together for 5 years, so would you say you're more like a family at this point?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is so far past friends. It's pretty crazy. We're all like, it's just like brothers.
And it was just
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it just makes it so much better.
yeah. And it was just announced that you guys are gonna perform at Warped Tour. So are you excited about that one too?
Oh yeah, I think that's the thing we're the most looking forward to. We're just looking forward to going out there in the summer and just being dirty and playing some shows, you know, every day, just slugging it out. It's something that we're just waiting on.
Now, have you ever been to Warped yourself?
I went once a long time ago, and I know the craziness that ensued.
Yeah, Warped is definitely an experience.
It definitely is one that I think we are definitely ready to go tackle.
And would you say there's anyone you're excited to see perform?
You know, I don't know that I'm excited to see everyone perform. You know, I'm excited to see new music all the time. I'm really excited to get out there and make some new friends, and meet some people in some bands, and you know, hopefully find some people we really click with.
Yeah, because you always hear stories how these bands meet on Warped and they end up touring together and all those type of things.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that happens at Warped. So I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of new people.
Now, to those who haven't heard your music yet, how would you best describe it?
I'd say it's pretty much straight ahead pop rock with some dance influence. We definitely play some dance tunes for sure.
And what would you say separates HOT CHELLE RAE from other bands in the industry right now?
I think maybe the commitment to the craft of songwriting.
Now, where do you try to find your inspirations from when you are creating songs?
The inspiration kind of finds you. It's like you can hear it in just a sentence that someone says, or you can get it from a feeling, you know, when you're out playing a show, or you can get it from, you know, an emotion that you feel, and there's really not any boundaries or rules to where all of that comes from. Your inspiration kind of comes from everywhere.
And what would you say is the most difficult part about the songwriting process?
Finding time at this point to actually finish a song is pretty difficult. We don't usually have any problem finishing a song, but now we're just kind of busy, and it's harder to find downtime. And whenever we do have downtime, it's best for me, you know, not to be singing. So it's tough to find time these days.
And is there anything you'd like to say to the fans?
That we have the greatest fans in the whole world, and we love them, and I love them, and they make our dream possible.
And where can everyone check out your music?
You can check us out on myspace.com/Hot Chelle Rae, and you can find us on Facebook, and we're on iTunes as well. There's a variety of outlets to find our music.